Welcome back to the lab, man. It's your boy, I'm Leroy, and I'm back again with another reaction video. And today, I'm finna react to Celebrity Impersonators Have Gone Too Far, made by Cameron. Now, I've seen a lot of celebrity impersonations, so I know how far you can get sometimes. So why not just watch this Cameron video for purpose? So without further ado, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any other videos y'all want me to react to in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's get into this Cameron video. Cameron.
There are a lot of things that I am not in life. I may not be the richest man, I may not be the smartest man, and I also may not be the most attractive man, but at least I'm not a celebrity impersonator. Like, every morning I wake up thanking God that I do not have to act like another man or a woman to pay my bills. If I'm keeping it 100, I have more respect for literal criminals than I do for celebrity impersonators. I'm talking bank robbers, carjackers, companies that sell the exact...
What do y'all think? I don't know. I think I'd rather be a celeb. I would respect a celebrity impersonator more than a bank robber, in my opinion. Because, like, would you respect someone that's stealing from other people? Like, when I mean stealing, because celebrity impersonators do steal from people, but like, they don't steal, like, you know, they don't steal, like, shit like money or shit like anything personal. I know celebrity impersonators, they do steal. Like, they steal the person's identity, but like, would you rather respect someone that steals someone's identity or someone's like money? Like, let's be for real. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Pay my bills. If I'm keeping it 100, I have more respect for literal criminals than I do for celebrity impersonators. I'm talking bank robbers, carjackers, companies that sell the exact same product each year and completely rob their consumers. They have my respect more than these celebrity impersonators, because as a celebrity impersonator, your job is to quite literally take the look/mannerisms of another person and basically find a way to monetize that. It is the corniest thing ever. Now, a lot of these celebrity impersonators do it because it's convenient. I mean, when you look that alike to a celebrity and you could potentially make money from looking identical to that celebrity, a lot of people would be like, why not? You know, easy money right there. But when I tell you, some people just tend to take these celebrity impersonations to a crazy extent, and it pisses me off because most of these celebrity impersonators start to gain attention and then they start tricking themselves into believing that they're really that celebrity that they're impersonating.
Yeah, that's Lil Durk's impersonator, Perkio. Like, sometimes, like, bro, he literally, like, there's people that literally tell me that he should slide for Vaughn. There's people that literally tell me, oh, they should take Perkio instead of Dirk. Like, I mean, I don't blame them, because, I mean, he does do too much to be Dirk. Like, he literally got blonde locks just to be Dirk. Wow, he's built like King Von. Like, come on, let's be for real.
Like, for instance, Paige Neiman, the Ariana Grande clone. What seems to have started as an innocent joke.
I never knew Ariana Grande had a clone. What the fuck? I never knew.
Back in 2017 on Halloween has now turned into her whole personality. For the past 7 years, this woman has been cosplaying as Ariana Grande, doing her makeup like her.
7 years? Okay, I don't know if I can cosplay someone for 7 years.
Doing,
like, doesn't that get, like, you know, boring? Like, come on, bro. 7 years, like half a decade, cosplaying someone else. I would get tired of it.
Taking pictures like her, and
even after one day. Like, I'll be tired after one day.
Doing red carpet shoots with paparazzi for movie premieres like her. And from doing this, she's amassed 10 million TikTok followers and 800,000 IG followers. And according to Famous Birthdays, this woman is 20 years old. So for almost half her life, she's been cosplaying as Ariana Grande. That is some dedication. I can't even lie. But it's also very weird. Because imagine if she just dedicated this time that she took copying Ariana Grande and decided to actually, like, find herself and discover what she actually likes. Like, it's insane the levels that this woman went to look/act like another person. I promise you, it'd be so much easier for this woman to just be herself. But see, the thing is, there is no money and clout from just being yourself. And that's why this woman decided to be Ariana Grande out of...
It said in her case, I'm dead.
people.
I mean,
she's one of the top celebrities right now. If you go into public and just say Ariana Grande, I'm gonna say that 95% of people are gonna know who that is. So it makes sense to why she's doing this, but like I said, it's just very weird. And since she's a celebrity impersonator, she's gotta diversify the income a bit. Online money comes and goes, especially if you're over here acting like another person. So one of the ways she decided to maximize this attention that she has currently from looking like Ariana is by starting an OnlyFans. It's already weird enough that you're out here copying everything.
See, that's the thing with, I don't know, like, females, bro. Like, Cooking with Kaya is a perfect example. Like, she had her little Cooking with Kaya thing going viral, and then it slowly started to die down. And then, as soon as she fell off, she started OnlyFans. Like, there's other ways to get income, not only
Grande does. And now you're using that leverage that you have from looking like her to sell adult content. That's absolutely disgusting. Look, I may not be Ariana, but I do look like her. And we both have Yetis. So you can check them out for like $13 a month. Like, come on, check out the OnlyFans. Link in the bio. Like, what? Like, I'm no lawyer or anything, right? But this has to be illegal in some way, shape, or form. And if not, then it's probably because she's using her real name, Paige Neiman, on like most of her socials, rather than Ariana Grande's name. But it's still pretty weird. Like, people say that I look like Duke Dennis all the time, right?
No, you don't. What? Says who? First of all, your lineup is all the way back there. You're bald. I know he's being sarcastic, but like, goddamn. You could have said someone like, who's a perfect example? But definitely not Duke. I would say probably like who he looks like. I would say like, shit, it was a good one. I would say probably like, what's his name? Ooh. I was gonna say Clarence, but like, nah. Clarence, maybe if you had like waves and shaved a little bit, maybe Clarence. But who's that other person? But nah, there's someone that he looks like. I just forgot his name. I'm gonna try to remember.
Get that when I'm out in public. So imagine if I started acting like Duke Dennis, started dressing like Duke Dennis, and just started doing everything like Duke Dennis and just copied his entire lifestyle. Y'all would call me crazy and a weirdo, and that's exactly what this woman is doing. Like, that isn't even an impersonation anymore. That is just straight up obsession. This woman is obsessed with Ariana, and I think it's more that she's obsessed with Ariana's lifestyle and the clout that she gets from acting like Ariana than she is from just like looking identical to her, if that makes any sense. What's also funny is Paige Neiman did this Q&A with this website, Famous Birthdays, and one of the questions she was asked was, what's the most challenging aspects of social media? And her answer was the toxicity.
What do you find the most challenging about social media in today's world? Honestly, probably the toxicity.
Look, don't get me wrong, toxicity does suck online. I do contribute to it. I'm not gonna sit here and act like a perfect angel, but of course you're gonna receive toxicity for acting exactly like another person. Not acting similar.
You gotta expect that
person, but acting the exact same. It's different if you were always like that, right? And this celebrity just happens to look like you and you guys just happen to have a similar lifestyle. That's completely different. But you weren't always like that. You went out of your way to copy everything from this one celebrity. Maybe the toxicity would be a little less challenging if you were just being yourself. Like, I feel like the hate from others wouldn't matter as much as it does to her if she was just being herself. But she doesn't want to be herself because she was just being herself, and that attention and money from acting like Ariana would be gone. I feel like the toxicity couldn't even be the worst part, though. I feel like the worst part would be if you're impersonating a celebrity and that celebrity gets into some sort of beef, and now you're in that beef, not directly, but people see you as in the beef because you're impersonating that celebrity. That was actually the case for our next celebrity impersonator that we're going to be talking about in this video, which is Perky.
Bro, I literally said, bro, I didn't know he was going to bring him up, but like, I had a feeling that he was gonna bring someone like Perky up, but I should have known he was gonna bring him up.
Durk
but he does do
now,
too much.
For y'all that don't know who Lil Durk is, Lil Durk happens to be a rapper from Chicago, and not just Chicago, the streets of Chicago. That man was in the trenches. Now, through Durk's hard work and musical talent, he ended up making it out of Chicago to a nicer environment, but he's still wrapped up within the streets. Right now, Durk is quite literally in jail for charges of conspiracy to commit murder for hire. Like, he's really about that life. Right off the bat, you can kind of tell that this isn't the best person for you to impersonate online. But back in 2022, Perkio didn't care about any of that, because from his impersonation of Lil Durk, he was able to amass hundreds of thousands of followers and collaborate with many other influencers and content creators. And through this, he actually ended up having a direct relationship with Durk. There were many times where they were on IG Live together, and even Durk allowed Perkio to perform at one of his concerts. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows, because in that same year, Perkio was doing a collab with the YouTuber Steve Will Do It, a good friend of 6ix9ine,
this situation.
one of Durk's ops. And this collab was just supposed to be Steve Will Do It, his crew, and Perkio. No one else.
He got pressed by 6ix9ine, and then he started crying. Like, come on.
Up for this collab.
How you gonna make someone like 6ix9ine make you cry?
6ix9ine. And since Perkio is an impersonator of Lil Durk, 6ix9ine decides to do the most disrespectful thing to Perkio, which is putting a jacket around him with Lil Durk's deceased friend King Von on the back of it.
This guy broke the jacket. You know what I'm saying? The whole jacket.
Someone that 6ix9ine has openly disrespected a plethora of times. One of the most notable points was actually the day that he died. 6ix9ine posted laughing emojis on a post about King Von's death. So that jacket wasn't a gift or anything, it was more of an attempt of 6ix9ine trying to get at Lil Durk. And Perkio got caught up in the crossfire because he's over here impersonating a rapper who has ops. Now you could say that, oh, Steve Will Do It set him up and all this stuff because it was just supposed to be a collab with both of them, not with 6ix9ine to start all this drama. But this wouldn't have happened if Perkio wasn't cosplaying as Lil Durk. He would have been nowhere near the situation if he was just being himself. Like, I feel like you shouldn't really be impersonating celebrities in general because I just think it's kind of lame. But to impersonate a celebrity who's connected to the streets is just so insane to me. And that's another thing for you impersonators out there. I feel like impersonators don't realize that they can't just impersonate someone and like expect those problems not to fall onto them. Even though you're not directly that person and those problems don't really connect to you, those problems are still going to fall onto you because you're acting like that person. At least that's how I see it. And from this incident, you would think that Perkio would stop impersonating.
It's one thing impersonating someone, but impersonating someone that's connected to the streets like Durk, nah, I'll fall back from that.
Lil Durk. But nah, he's now cosplaying as a King Von and Lil Durk hybrid. This man hit the Gogeta transformation, now he's looking like King Durk. So I guess he just didn't necessarily learn his lesson. Something that I also find funny is that when Durk got locked up, a lot of people were telling this man Perkio to take the fall. Like,
that's what I said.
Another celebrity impersonator that I want to talk about in this video is the generational Drake meat writer, Izzy Drake. Now there are many Drake impersonators out there, but this one might just be the most cringe. If you thought Perkio's story was crazy, just wait until you hear the story about Izzy Drake. This man had Drake's meat lodged down his throat. Pause. Now he came up around the same time as Perkio back in 2022, and the way that he came up is by looking very identical to Drake, and I say identical in quotes because this man looked more like French Montana. This man had the heart haircut, he was repping OVO, he was also from Toronto, and he was going around basically mooching off the fact that he kinda looks like Drake. And it was low-key working. I mean, the man was apparently getting paid $5,000 to do shows since people couldn't afford to get the real Drake, according to his No Jumper interview. Yes, you heard that correctly. This man got a
We
No
have Drake
Jumper
at home
interview.
as
like I got some music events I gotta show up to. People DM me like, hey, well, you want to come to my event because I can't pay Drake, he's too expensive, you know, I'll pay you $5,000, I'll pay, like, you know, like
that much, just
$5,000 just to show up, you know, they pay my Airbnb, they pay the flight, you know, they hook it all up.
So we're gonna take a quick detour from this like whole topic, but I feel like the fall off of No Jumper has been pretty crazy. You're telling me that they went from having like some of the craziest underground artists like X, Juice, Lil Peep, and all these people.
It fell off because of that Lena the Plug and what's his name, Jason. That's the reason why it fell off, and him being a cook. So yeah,
podcast to having the fake Drake like that. Man, No Jumper, y'all gotta step it up. Y'all gotta have me on there next. But yeah, this man was pretty much just a huge Drake glazer. This guy even started making music, and it was high-key bunions. This man made a song that was a letter to Drake. Like, how much of a glazer do you have to be to write a letter in a song to Drake, the man that you are impersonating?
It's just a letter for all the things that I meant to tell you. Fixing grammar errors, minus what dip ink on a feather.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
He also ended up making a song with Perkio, and it was a spinoff of Drake and Lil Durk's song Laugh Now, Cry Later, and you're never gonna guess what this man Izzy Drake did next.
What?
He called out Drake for a boxing match.
Yo, it's your boy Izzy Drake, OVO Tings. You already know we outside. I just signed with Celebrity Boxing. August 27th, I'm calling Drake out for a friendly boxing match. If I win, you gotta sign me to OVO. You gotta give me $1 million. If you win, I'll change my name. It's an OVO thing, you already know.
This man said,
what?
Sign me to OVO or give me $1 million if I win. And if the real Drake wins, Izzy Drake has to change his name. That is a bigger scam than the Yuka trade. And also, what I don't understand is how are you going to ask the person that you're mooching off of, the person that you're impersonating, to box? If it wasn't for that man, you wouldn't even have a career. You are quite literally making a living off of acting like this man. And the best idea that you had was to call him out for a boxing match. I feel like
I was literally about to say that. He said it for me. W. Cameron.
who knows that they're going to fall off one day. And when I mean fall off quickly. They always root to calling people out for boxing matches. And it's always the people that they know are not going to box them. Now, you can probably already tell this man's story didn't end like Perkio. This man never really got to do anything with Drake. But he did get to get on a phone call with Drake.
Hey, yo, bro, it's Izzy.
What's up?
Yo, that was hard, bro. Congratulations on the drop. It's the OVO team.
Much love.
Are we still dropping?
Yes, sir.
Alright, bro. It's big OVO teams. You already know.
I completely lied to you. That was a fake phone call with Drake. He also made a fake cease and desist from OVO. And he also got kicked out of a club for acting like Drake.
Drake can't be in here because he can't be go. Security, get his out of here now.
This
Everyone there's a Kendrick fan for sure.
took L after L after L. Like, this man
And I
is
don't blame him, 'cause
reading
I'm a Kendrick
L's
fan
over
myself.
here. But yeah, in conclusion, impersonators will always be a thing. I feel like it's never going to be something that just leaves society. We worship celebrities so much in our society, so it's just not surprising that people are out here cosplaying as them. I personally wouldn't recommend doing it though, because you're always going to be connected to that celebrity in some way, and you can never really make a name for yourself. I also think it's just mad corny to build a whole career off of acting like another person. Just be yourself, honestly. And also, just because you happen to look like someone, I feel like that doesn't fully give you the right to copy everything they do and monetize that. I feel like that's just weird, especially if you're out here making an OnlyFans with that. That's just absolutely disgusting. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about celebrity impersonators in the comment section below. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Twitch, Cameron WAK, Discord link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
W. Cameron, W. freaking Cameron in the chat. No, but he is right though. Celebrity, these impersonators gotta chill out, especially the Dirk celebrity impersonator. He needs to chill out the most. He is getting himself into the beef that he's getting himself into the beef that Dirk has, and the beef that Dirk has is gonna follow him for the rest of his life if he keeps on living up to Dirk's personality and who he beats with, who he rocks with, and who he doesn't rock with. It's gonna catch up to him if he keeps impersonating the real Dirk. And the real Dirk has a lot of ops, and those ops are gonna go for him if they gotta go for Dirk. For example, NBA YoungBoy, his impersonator, what was his name? Lil Peanut. They still don't know who killed him. At least I don't know who killed him, but I would assume that the person that killed Lil Peanut thought he was YoungBoy. It could have been that type of situation, but at the end of the day, I feel like impersonating people it's not really something you have to do to make it out in life, but hey, that's just my opinion. And without further ado, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any other videos y'all want me to react to in the comments down below. And without further ado, I'm out. Peace.